Alright, hello. I don't know what that was, but hey, hi, hello. That is your ultraviolet greeting. It is time for another art gallery video. This is of the things I have completed this fabulous summer before I've started college, after high school, all myself, all my for fun things. Alright, time to do art. This is a test piece made out of acrylic. It was inspired by an artist. I watched it at Artist Talk at Waterstone Gallery, and it's basically a landscape in the background with this weird plaid thing over the top. It was a test piece, so round 2 is next. The sunrise landscape is made out of chalk, while the nighttime scene is made out of acrylic paint. So this time I decided to put 2 landscapes kind of checkerboarded on top of each other. Alright, some Poison Ivy fan art for you. We have color pencils and a little bit of pen for line work. Online I just got some inspiration, good old Google, looking at images, and she's just kind of in her own little forest. This is the first ever dahlia I made. The medium I used was watercolor, and I don't know what dahlia it is because the piece is currently on my wall, and on the back of the piece says the kind of flower, so sorry about that, but first dahlia. The concept behind this piece was tainted purity. There's a lily and then there's smoke surrounded by it. I don't really know how to make smoke with acrylic paint, and this was a late night experiment, and so that probably didn't help me. This was also a late night experiment, and for this one, I decided not to outline anything, and freehanding is amazing. This rose, I just shaded, and I just did this rose without outlining, and I'm so proud of it. Here's a scratchboard portrait of one of my old friends. I absolutely adore the creepy vibe it gives. Anyways, how I made this was I traced the photo onto the scratchboard, and then I looked at the photo to make sure I got the shading right. Oh boy, so this is the piece where I decided to put chalk in the background and then put watercolor on top of the chalk. This blue cherry blossom here was very hard to make, and I'm never going to put chalk and watercolor together again. Alright, so this was an experiment of me trying to do the thing where I put different colors around and then I used the scrapey tool to smear them together. It turned into this weird rainbow thing and experiments. This is basically just a cherry blossom on acrylic. Yeah, I was experimenting and it turned out well in my opinion. Here we are with another cherry blossom. This is watercolor, and it took longer than the acrylic did because my brush didn't want to do the technique I used with the acrylic, so it took much longer. This piece was a coping mechanism when I was depressed one night. The right eye is crying, and the eye hole is super small, showing that I feel super far away and gone. And the left eye shows how I felt like I was falling apart and how I felt really empty. On a happier note, here we have a sunrise with some dandelions and sunrise splatters everywhere. I was kind of experimenting doing this freehand, and yeah, a lot of you guys on Instagram liked it. Yes, I know I am very obsessed. So this piece, I kind of stole this technique from this artist. Well, I didn't steal it. I was inspired by this artist called Jeydon Art or Jeydon Painting or something. And I first saw her videos on YouTube, and then I went to her Instagram, and everything's just so cool. It's this watercolor splatter thing, and I absolutely love it. And also this one you're looking at right now, I have a video of it on my channel, and I'll put the link below. Okay, and that is it, my friends. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the pieces. Comment below what you liked, and you could always follow my Instagram if you wanted. Anyways, that's all for today. I'll see you next time with whatever I decide to post. Bye.